0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Okay, now I'm going to go to my second guest. This is very exciting. He is a fashion designer. You're the first fashion designer I've had on here. His name is Shai Figaro, and I met him through the Palm Beach International Film Festival, and he has some beautiful designs, and I'm going to let him tell us what he does. Okay, Shai?
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
excited
exciting.
to interview you.
First fashion designer,
Yes. First one on my show.
kind of, break through. So that's awesome. Yeah.
So where is your business?
Well, we just moved to South Florida, so right now
Okay.
our business is in Coral Springs, and we mainly do online.
Online. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you have a website?
Yes.
And can people order clothing off the
Of
website?
course. They can go to shaifigaro.com, and also they can go to figarocouture.com.
Okay.
And they can see our collection, and we have some new upcoming design that we just put out as well, so they can see.
Yeah, you
some
sent me
nice
some
different
pictures,
pieces.
and I'm going to ask my producer to
Yeah.
put them up on the screen. I don't know if he's back there, but here we go. Okay, you want to talk about these?
Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Pretty much with this, normally most people in the fashion industry, when they do photo shoot, they just do a photo shoot. I just wanted to do something different. Instead of just having the photo shoot, we kind of put a storyline to it. So it's kind of what you see was more like a short film
Yeah.
within that photo shoot. So we have, like I said, we build
There's all the
a story.
jackets. Are those like
Yeah.
military type jackets?
Yes,
Oh, I
these
love
are
that look.
army green, and those we have a tuxedo that make.
And then you do
I love
black
that
tie
color.
too.
Yes, we have that's the couture line. We have the high end couture. So some of them been red carpet and
one's pretty.
gala, you name it.
This
so
looks
yeah,
like a
thank
pewter
you.
colored dress. What's that?
Yeah,
made
it's
out
like the
of?
silver.
Silver.
Yes. The
It
fabric is
looks
very
like molten
elasticity.
metal.
It's very nice.
Oh, and I like that you
Yeah.
brought me a jacket like that.
Yes,
right?
you got
me
the black color.
Yes,
Yeah,
black is
this
my
one we only
color.
came out in two colors.
Yeah, that's adorable.
The yellow and the black, and this is the beautiful model,
It's
Eva.
just pretty.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, two more
And,
ball gowns. Look at that.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
love that.
Yes. So it was fun. It was
Oh,
actually
here's another outfit.
that's
that
the
was
army
interesting.
green you just saw. One we have a tuxedo,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the dress. So we have a tuxedo and a dress made out of the same fabric, the same army green color.
Oh, okay. I love
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
it looks metallic also.
Yes, this is a metallic, and we have one that's kind of matte color as well. So
Mm-hmm.
so this type of fabric was very
Very
hard
nice.
to find.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, that photo shoot was right in Meisner Park. And,
Oh, you did it in Meisner.
Yeah,
Okay.
we kind of make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to show that the models.
Meisner's beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So, what's your history? How did you get into fashion design?
It wasn't a plan.
It wasn't a plan?
No, it was not a plan. I was more like geared. It's funny that I was so excited with your previous guest because my thing was geared to the medical world, to the medical field, because my mom was a nurse and my
Oh.
whole thing was to become a doctor. But I fell in love with the fashion. So
Oh, wow.
and growing up, even though like when I was younger, I should say little boy, I used to take off my pants and tear them apart and then put them back together. And my mom used to sew, so I was kind
Oh,
of
that's it.
watching her
Okay.
and
Your mom
do my
was a
own little
seamstress.
thing. Yeah, I mean she was doing it for fun, for
Oh, my mother
friends.
sewed all my clothes when I was a kid, but I
Yeah.
can't sew.
Right, exactly.
Somehow
right.
you paid attention.
Oh yeah, well she was a nurse, and then hard time, hard life, so you gotta make your own clothes.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
My mother made
when
clothes
you
for all of
didn't
us kids.
grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, so you
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do. So she was those women that gotta do what she gotta do, and making clothes for herself, for her friends, and I picked up on that, and I fell in love with it. And but it was until when I got to college actually, and I was part of a club called DECA Club where college student
Oh, yeah, I've
get
heard of
to
that.
yeah. So it's like most colleges have that. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
club where you can pick anything from advertisement or management,
Whatever you're interested in.
exactly, and
Yeah,
then
I
you
think
go
my
and
son-
compete.
one of my sons was in that.
Right, that's a very good program. I will always tell people go for it because when you go compete and you get to be in front of judges, and those judges are actually from department store, whatever field you pick, you actually have a judge working in that field, like a real judge. So yeah, I think one time I went. One of the judges was from Neiman Marcus or something like that nature. So at that time, I just like design the pens because I figured out those jeans, they were like so expensive. I'm like, you know what? Let me do one.
You just make your own?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh, wow.
but it was a women jeans, so I couldn't wear it. So I picked one of the student that was there to compete. So I'm like, okay, I need a model. So put the jeans on, on her, and
So you did do your own sewing.
yeah, I did.
You can do that. Wow.
I can, but I try not to, but I can.
Right, you
Yes,
don't-
yeah, of course. I have a machine. I have everything. I have all my
Wow.
accessories. Yeah. So we make that jeans and compete and do my presentation, and I won.
You won?
Yes.
Oh.
So it was pretty interesting. So again, I didn't even know until when I get back because I think we went to California at that time. Yeah, that's when the competition was taking place. So when we went back to Florida, when I went to school and everybody was asking, word spread out.
Yeah,
so everybody
sure.
was asking to buy the jeans, and that's when I'm like, okay, yeah.
Oh, so that's how
Yeah.
it started with the
Yeah,
pair
so
of
exactly.
jeans.
I'm like, okay, there's a business there, but still, struggling, try to make it happen. On the side, I used to do also acting.
Yeah, I read that.
Yes, I was doing acting on the side, and then
Where did you do that?
here.
Here?
Yeah, Miami,
Yeah,
So my agent called me for a second time. My agent called me for a I think that was a German video or something, and Ice-T was
Oh,
the
fun.
main character. Yeah, and I had met him before prior to for something else, but at that time I didn't do anything into fashion. So now the second time, that's when I'm kind of taking off with the fashion industry. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do it. So I go, and he remembered me. We talk, and I was actually with that. Actually, the second time I met him was in a movie. Actually, yeah. So that movie, The Disciples, I was kind of his standing, because it was a martial art movie, and I'm a martial artist expert. So
Oh.
so I was kind of his standing for that movie, and his wife was there, and actually, I don't know if they were. I think they were dating at that time. Coco. They were
Oh,
married.
really? They
Yeah,
weren't
they were
married
just
yet?
no, because they
Oh.
were just getting to it. And then so she saw my clothes, and I kind of bring my portfolio and my lookbook actually, and she like, wow, amazing. And then Icy saw it. He goes, okay, get his number, or exchange numbers, whatever. So then I make the sample again, the same jean that I won. So I make another one for Coco. So she was the kind of first celebrity that won my clothes. I was so excited. So,
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, so that's pretty much after her. Then I start designing for some of the Miami Dolphin players' wives. So it's kind of take off from there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was the
Interesting.
story of.
So
my,
do they tell you what kind of clothes they want you to make for them, or do you just...
Yeah, like for example, when I was a stylist for one of the Miami Dolphin players' wife, yeah, we sat down. They tell you, okay, what their style, and then I take it from there. And Coco, let's say for example, I know she and I were talking, and one thing she loves is very very sexy outfit that kind of show her body
Curves,
figure,
yeah.
yeah, in the curve, yeah. So you kind of pick it up from there. So they talk to you, they tell you what they want, yeah.
And then you just get an idea of what they want. And you design
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. And sometimes if you know what your target market is, who you're
Right.
gonna target, then you kind of design for that particular market.
So who is your target market?
My target market now is more like a again somebody that kind of feel that want to send a message of confidence, of course beauty, and strength, so and elegance and sophistication. So that's my market. So I don't really go by age. I mean, sometimes you can say, okay, age from 21 to
No, we're
to
ageless and
35.
both toned. Everybody's the same age.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes people say, okay, who is your target market? And the first thing you think is the age, but I don't go by that because
Right.
we're living in a new world where
Yep.
it's all about your heart. It's
Yeah,
all
I
about your
love this guy.
inside. Yeah, no, for real. I tell people, look, you're as old as you feel.
Right.
Okay, you feel like you're 20, then you are. Because I know a lot of young women on their 20s, and they act older.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So it's, and again, I met many, especially in Boca.
And Boca's.
Yeah, I mean, everybody looked great and young. So they are my
As I
target
said,
market.
there's no age in Boca. It's like we're all mixed
so
in.
exactly. So my target market is really who can buy my clothes.
Right, who can afford it. There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly. You're my target market. You know, you can afford it, then
Yeah,
you
my
are.
audience
Yeah.
is perfect for you.
Exactly. You can
Yeah.
afford it, then you are my mom, my
Right,
people.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? My next event, I'm going to invite you to come. Can you bring some models and have them
I can do
walking
that.
around? And,
Yeah, sure. Just give me some time, some heads up.
yeah, well, I'm planning one for April 28th. I don't know if
April.
that's too
Okay,
soon.
let's talk about.
That's like
Yeah,
3
I need
weeks.
some. Okay, give me some heads up.
Yeah, I'll let you know
okay,
about it.
Yeah,
But just
give me
bring
s-
something and like
No, we can do
show my
that.
people.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay, because
yeah.
I get a real huge turnout at these events, and I
Awesome.
think my followers like your work. So
Awesome.
that
Really?
could be fun.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I'm planning one for East Boca Raton downtown. We're going to take up like a whole corner block, and it's going to be on a Friday night.
That's awesome.
April 28th. Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be
wow.
fun. We'll have lots.
I mean,
lots
people
of
in
things there.
Boca, it's like it's worse than New York and California. You guys don't sleep.
No, we like to
Party
be
all
out.
the time. Yeah, party all the time.
Every night there's something
Yeah,
going on.
every night, exactly. I
And
have-
multiple things. Like tonight, two of my friends are both having
Yeah,
something
multiple
going on the
things,
same
yeah,
night.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, even during the film festival was going on. We have a fashion here, and then that
Oh, they
same
were all over
night,
the place.
yeah, and that same night, I just went to Nicole Miller fashion show in Fat Village,
Oh, really?
downtown. Oh, it's beautiful, yeah. So it's always something going on.
Yeah, there's a million things. During the
exactly.
season in Boca Raton, it's very difficult
love
because
it,
you want to
yeah.
go to everything, but there's so
Exactly.
much going
A
on.
lot of time I have to tell people, look, I need some sleep. I have
Right?
to- yeah, I'm tired, so I gotta kind
Well,
of.
you can sleep late in Boca. That's what people do.
but
They
that's-
sleep
yeah,
in. They go to
that's
these
true.
things every night.
I know. That's what one of my friends say. Yeah, come over, and then I live in a. You can sleep in my house. I'm like, I need to get home. Okay? Yeah, I want to go sleep in my bed.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll hook you up. My next event.
Awesome.
Yeah, you'll be involved because that would be fun. I think people would love to see your stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, so is it just clothing? Do you do shoes, handbags,
It's
accessories?
interesting. We were talking about shoes. We are in the process of developing a shoe collection,
Oh, okay.
and my manufacturer is in New York, and
Okay. Is
I'm-
that where you get your clothes manufactured too?
Yeah, we get some overseas, like my collection are Italian fabric, so we have a lot of things, here in the United States and European country, and the shoe line is manufactured in New York, and I'm working with a great manufacturers over there.
What
And
kind of shoes? The kind that hurt your feet?
No, actually,
the kind that
that's one
podiatrists
thing.
would not like?
Actually, that's one thing I take pride of, and I keep. I've been talking to a lot of women as far as what their favorite shoes are. And which one they felt most comfortable, because that's one thing about my collection. When you wear it, you feel comfortable. It's like a ready to wear, but I want you to feel comfortable.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
And you
nothing
feel-
ruins a night
Oh yes,
worse
yes.
than when your feet hurt.
And if you feel the fabric of the jacket,
Oh, the
it's
jacket
so
you gave me.
soft.
Let me pull
yeah.
this out.
Yeah, if you feel the jacket, everything is very soft and
I love
very,
the
very
style.
comfortable. Yeah.
It's
That's
just
what
like
we
that
do,
yellow
yeah.
one that was
Yeah.
in the pictures, but
Yeah,
hold
awesome.
it up on the screen here.
Awesome.
And
yeah.
I love that it says Shy
Yeah.
Figaro on the back.
That's we
That's
kind of put that
fabulous.
little titanium logo, so
Awesome.
just making
I
sure
gotta take
that
these bracelets off. To get anything over
yeah,
these.
so yeah, it's all about comfy,
Oh, this,
We
yeah,
wanna-
this is a nice
yeah,
fabric.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So the shoes, are they going to be dress shoes?
they're all going to be dress shoes and
Oh, even the
very,
buttons say Shy Figaro.
Of course,
That is
of
so
course,
cool.
of course, of
I
course.
love it.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be dress shoes and again comfortable, very comfortable where it will not. We try.
Well, I got to
make it
see that
very-
because
yeah.
it's hard to get dress shoes.
And it's
oh,
gonna
look
be
at
very
this.
unique.
How did you know
as
my
well.
size, Shy?
Oh, come on.
This is
That's what I do for
Oh,
business.
That's right. Look at this.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Looks
And
good
you
on
know,
you.
I like the fabric for South Florida too.
Yes.
Because it's
and
nice and cool.
Exactly.
You can wear
It's
it
not
all
really
year-round.
keep you hot. No, you can wear any time, any season.
Yeah.
It's fashion.
That's great.
My fashion kind of go throughout, the year.
Yeah.
You can wear any time. There's no
Right,
such a
yeah, because
season.
in Florida you can't
Yeah.
wear the big bulky stuff.
Exactly.
But something
exactly.
like this, sometimes you go into a restaurant and the air conditioning is so cold.
Yes, you put that on, you feel
This would
so
be
comfortable.
perfect. I love this. I
nice,
just want
very
to take
nice.
off so I can point out. There's buttons like on the sleeves.
Very
They Shy
stylish,
Figaro.
Yeah. Little style, little accessory, make
I
it very
love
unique.
this. And then I love
yes,
this placard on the back says
Yes,
Shy Figaro.
we have the logo exteriorly, yeah.
And then all the buttons
Yeah, say the logo, say the name.
Very
So
nice.
that's
Thank
pretty
you,
cool.
Shai.
No, my pleasure.
I'm going
Anytime.
to get a lot of use out of this.
Oh yeah, enjoy it.
I will.
And we do also try to come up with a perfume line as well.
Oh, you're going to do perfume
Yeah,
too?
we try to come up with a
Oh, I
perfume
like
line.
that.
Yeah. So again, these are the things that's in the process. The perfume is is made in Chicago. So we are working with. I'm supposed to go to Chicago this month.
Oh, really? That's where I'm from.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
originally.
Yeah, I have a lot of family live in Chicago.
Oh,
So we try to
wow.
go to the lab and check it out to see, how far,
So the name Shai Figaro, is that a stage name or is that your real name?
It is my real name.
Because it's great for a fashion industry.
Well, yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? My background is Italian.
Is
so
it
it's
Figaro
kinda
or Figaro?
Figaro?
I'm not saying it right. Shai
Oh, it's
Figaro.
okay, I heard of it. I didn't even correct.
You
no,
didn't
you're
correct
good.
me, no.
No, come on.
Shai Figaro.
Yeah, Figaro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
yeah.
that's your actual name?
Yeah, that's my
Nice
actually,
name.
Figaro is my
Well,
last
you were
name,
born
yeah.
to design
Yeah,
them.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, people always say everybody. It seems like people love my name. I hope they love the design, but I'm trying to get them really into the design, my collection. But they're like, "Oh my god, I love your name."
Yeah,
you
your
know?
name is, well, that
Yeah.
helps them remember too.
Yeah,
because,
it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's kind of catchy, right?
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Very easy to remember.
So, okay, so you're going to do shoes. What about handbags, anything like that? Any other
which-
accessories?
Yeah, handbag is one of them. So we kind of take one thing at a time because as far as the handbags are on the work, I'm working with my team on that. But the actual things that we have on the work right now is the perfume.
And what type of perfume is it? Do you actually go and smell it?
Well, that's what I'm
and-
going to do this month to go to the lab, and I sent the lady I'm working with that taking I forgot her name, but I mean her title. I tell her what I want, the smell, and she
So what do
go
you
make the
like? How do you
research.
even decide that? Certain
I mean,
flowers or?
Well, again, that's one thing they ask you too. If you want something flowery, like something like ocean, So I'm kind of like the perfume that I wear myself. I like one of my perfume is Vince Camuto or something. I forgot his
Vince
name.
Camuto?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like his perfume, and there's this new perfume that I also like. I'm gonna give it a little. What's his name? Baccarat.
Baccarat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I loved it. So it's kind of all the one that I like.
ones you like.
I
So
kind
it's
of let her
certain-
know, and then I kind of see. If
So then
we
what?
can
You'll go
merge.
there and you'll make the final decision on,
Yeah,
the,
exactly.
on the mix?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you do. If it's according to your smell, is what you like, and and if not, then they go back to the lab and find the
rework it.
recipe. Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting. We're looking
That's
forward to it.
exciting.
Yeah,
Clothing
why not?
line, perfume, shoes.
I want people to wear me.
Yeah,
wear the
yeah.
Shy-
Oh, I think you're going to be
Shy
very
all over.
successful.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
So, okay, so if people want to wear your fashions now, how do they get them?
You go to my website. shyfigaro.com, SHYFIGARO.com, and also Figaro Couture and .com. And also, sometimes we do a lot of shows, and I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of time people, they can get our clothes whenever they can catch us, doing a show.
Oh, we gotta get you to do one in Boca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. This time I always tell people if I'm gonna have a show, I need security because one time we had a show, we have people break into backstage try to get to
Take the clothes?
Yeah, well, not so much take. This is like like what we were doing. They just want to buy them right away. You
Right.
know, so they go get me or in the back. So I'm like, yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
so you got to
we
bring
are-
security.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I learned from that part. So
Wait, so they were coming in the back room taking the clothes that you were
Mm-hmm. yeah, they
using
want
for
to
the
buy
show?
them. They don't want to buy them right away. And there's another funny thing that happened. That lady and I, it's funny now. She's kind of she's a friend right now, but because I think that was so funny. What she did was I was doing a amazing fashion show in actually Delray, and all my models went in line, to go on stage and stuff like that. And one of my models said, "Okay, I'm supposed to be after this person." I'm like, "Yeah, you next." And she goes, "Well, that lady in front of me." I'm like, and I was talking. I'm like, "Well, who are you?"
She wasn't one of your models?
No.
She was up on stage?
Yes, and she said, "I know the owner, and I'm one of the model." I'm like, "Well, I'm the owner. I never met you before." And by the time I left to call security, okay, she was on stage doing the catwalk.
No.
So I don't know how did she.
Did she look like a model?
and it was the most
So she
just
put
thing.
on your clothes,
I don't.
got in line with the models,
Yeah,
and went and did the
she's-
catwalk.
Yeah, I that was crazy. And the funny thing is, she has all of her group, her past, her team in the crowd, like chanting,
Cheering
like
for her.
I'm like.
It was probably a dare. My
Oh
girlfriends
my
and I will
god!
do that sometimes.
I don't know because by the time I backstage, I'm trying to, and she was already, yeah, that was a very
Well, yeah. Sometimes when women
TV
go out,
moment.
they do that. Like, I
Oh, my
dare you to
goodness.
go. We do that
Oh,
sometimes.
really?
To get up on stage with the band. If you can get up on stage with the band,
Oh,
then
is
you
this-
went, yeah.
oh, that's
So
what
it's
it
a
was.
thing.
That was-
Yeah.
oh, wow.
And they all
Okay.
watch, and then when you do it, it's yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know how this should. Yeah. So these are the things that happen in
That's
Shy
actually a good
Figaro
idea.
fashion show. Yeah.
Next time
yeah.
I'm at a fashion show, I might try
Yeah,
that.
that's why one thing I was, right now I was trying to get my team, to come because we try to film everything that we do now because hopefully we can get a magazine TV show
Oh, sure.
of what because my life is crazy.
I bet. I bet. Sounds like everything's taken
it's
off
crazy.
for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it is what it is.
No, it sounds great. So can you tell us any other stories, any runway stories or anything? Because that one was really
Oh
funny.
my goodness, I'm gonna get in trouble.
You don't
Yeah.
have to use names.
Okay.
How do you find your models, first of all?
I have, again, word of mouth. People that know me, they know the type of work that I do, and they seek me. They seek me out. They always like, "Hey, I want a model for you." Even the Palm Beach, I was supposed to do something with the Palm Beach Film Festival, and I just like post something on my site or on my social media, and then I've been bombarded by people that want to model for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they seek me out, and a lot of the people also that model for me, their career also takes off. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, that blonde model was very pretty that you used.
she's our Ukrainian model. She's
Oh, gorgeous.
oh my God, she flew. I mean, goodness, she didn't sleep for 2 days just to be on that photo shoot that we were doing because she had a
Really?
photo shoot in Texas, from her. I mean, not a photo shoot, a fashion show. So her fashion show ends like around 10 o'clock, and she has to catch a flight around 11 something.
Oh,
so
wow.
from the fashion, for the fashion show, she left straight to the airport and flew overnight and arrived in Fort Lauderdale around 8 o'clock. So I had to get an Uber to get her to the set. So she didn't sleep for like
Oh, my
days. Yeah.
goodness.
That's a sacrifice they make just
Yeah,
to work with me,
wow.
and I I really appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
it
she's
means a lot
gorgeous.
to
She
me.
certainly
Thank you.
shows off your
And she's an
design.
amazing, everybody that I work with are amazing, but the sacrifice that she made, I really appreciate it, and she did great, very professional, and great actress. So she texted me a couple weeks ago, wants to do another one.
I'll do another one.
Because like I said, we don't just do a photo shoot; we kind of make a short film, make it fun. We do, and then
Yeah.
from the film, then we get the video footage, and also we get the photo footage.
Right.
So we
So you can
can
use those.
get the video for a commercial.
Do you
for
put
whatever
anything
we're
on
doing.
YouTube?
Not as much as I'm supposed to, but no, because not yet. I mean, so yeah, you can find some of my work
Yeah.
on YouTube, of course. Some of my recent show, of course, and but the recent one we just did last year and this year, so it's not on YouTube yet. It's not on social media yet.
Okay.
So we're just waiting.
We want to see it. Are you on social media? Yes, you are. You're on.
Yeah, Instagram,
Facebook?
Instagram. Just I guess look for Shy Figaro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and
Do you tweet? I'm trying. I know you
not
feel like
as
I
much.
do. I'm
Not
trying
as
to get into
much.
it.
Oh my God, not
You know
as
why it
much.
doesn't help me as much because I like a local audience.
Yeah,
And on Twitter, they're all over the world.
Right,
It's
right.
hard to know who's where because they have the names. But on Facebook, I can figure out
but see,
who
the problem
everybody
that
is.
I have myself, even with Facebook, and a lot of time, because when I'm on social media, I mean, somehow people know I'm there and they want to talk, and a lot of time I don't have the time to really reply to everyone. I tried, but if it's not something that I'm working with or whatever, it's very, very hard to really reply to everyone, so that's the problem that I have right now.
Yeah.
So a lot of time I just don't get on social media, so
Yeah, it is a lot of work because
yeah.
I have a lot of YouTube videos out there with cosmetic doctors, and I'll see that I have a lot of comments under there
Right,
that I haven't
comments.
answered. So I have to sit
Exactly.
down sometimes and go
Yeah.
through every one. I got,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
have somebody. I'm thinking about it right now. I have someone to take care of my Instagram. Like a moderator. So
Yeah,
I
that's
always
good.
let her. I'm like, please make sure you reply to every single. Because I want to be those people to not ignore my
Right.
fan, to not ignore
Right, and I've
my
done that
client.
accidentally, and it's
Yeah.
embarrassing when it happens.
Yeah,
You know,
I-
I'll see somebody left a comment 2 months ago, and I didn't answer
No,
them.
I try not to. That's the reason I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
reply, please. Make sure everyone will get a reply. And if they wanna get something personally from me, I will be very happy to reply to them. But at least whatever comment you make, you're gonna get a reply.
That's
Because I want to
good.
make sure that I give you the attention that because the time that you spend to make a comment means a lot to me.
Right, because you took the
Yeah,
time
exactly.
out to
Yeah.
do that, and they
I
like
really
your work.
appreciate it. Yes, I really. But thank you so much for all the people that appreciate my work.
Well,
Yeah.
you're great. I
Thank
really
you.
want to have you at one of my events and
Thank you,
bring a
thank you.
couple models or just bring some things to
Yeah,
show.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. And I do plan on doing some amazing event in Boca as well.
Oh, well, let me know then,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
put it out here on my
Yeah,
show
we-
and my social media.
Yeah, we're putting
We'll
our
get
team
people to
together.
come out and see you.
Yeah, we're
we
putting
could do
the
an
team
event
to-
together. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, sounds great. I
All
was
right.
talking to few folks that I met at the Nicole Miller fashion show from the city, and I was talking to them, and they are very, very interested to see some more fashion in South Florida.
Sure.
so
Yes, Boca Raton should have a
Yeah.
lot more.
I
Yeah.
think so too. And
Because
I
we
mean-
definitely have the women here that buy the stuff. So
Right. And also with me, I don't just do a fashion show. I kind of it's like a concert. I want to make it fun.
yeah.
So we did an amazing work. That was like last year, no, 2 years ago in Vegas. Years go so fast.
Yeah, I
But it
know.
was
Tell
in
me about it.
Vegas. Oh my God! After we were done, I put it together. 6 months later, the media was still talking about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. I had one of my friend. He was, I believe, he was in Germany at the time, and he was okay, Shy. If it's for you, I'm coming. So he
Oh,
flew.
to
He was an American Idol. He's a singer. He was over there pushing his music. So he flew and come to Vegas, and I mean, we killed it. So it was
wow.
fun. So we do a nice work together. So
Oh, I bet that was.
yeah, I
fun.
always love to work with other artists.
Sure,
so,
sure. Yeah. So we got a couple of minutes here. Tell everybody again your website if they want to get.
Yes, please go to shyfigaro.com, or you can go to figarocouture.com and contact me. And if you have anything in mind, you want something to self-made, custom design, I'll be more
Oh,
than
you'll do
happy.
that. You do custom.
Oh yes,
couture.
yes.
Oh, that's
We'll
interesting.
sit
Okay.
down and pick your brain and make it a reality, make it happen.
Okay. Well, thank you, Shy Figaro.
Thank you. Get the name.
Yeah.
I like the way you said that before that. Or,
I really enjoyed my interview
My
with you,
pleasure.
and I think
Yeah, it's been
we'll do an
fun.
event together at some point.
Yes,
It's going to be a lot of
let's
fun.
make it happen.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
so
thank
much.
you for coming. I love the jacket. This is fabulous. You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.